Hey guys, Mark Galloway here. So, in this video there is something that I want to show you in regards to the Losi 1/18 scale son of a digger, or the 1/18 scale Losi son of a digger. Now, I'm sure that most of you, or I don't know if all of you, but I'm sure that lots of you, I'm just going to say, I'm sure a lot of you have seen my short where I did the backflip in slow motion with the son of a digger, so you would know that, hey, I have it, and I'm running it, and it's good. Here's the thing, guys. I know, none of you were asking me, basically. I didn't get comments about that, but I do want to clarify, though, why. I know, like I said, that I didn't unbox it, or, never mind. I know I didn't do an unboxing video, and why didn't I upload it? But here's the thing. I did do an unboxing video at last, about quite a while ago, but I ended up not uploading it because I just felt like the video was too rushed and I just felt it was too poor. Plus, there was other unboxing videos of it that that were very well more explained. So I just felt, okay, yeah, this video is just not working. But yeah, I took it out of the box, I ran it, and it runs good. But yeah. Now here's the thing, guys, and this is something that you're really gonna like. And there's some details that you will understand or that you're gonna like. But anyways, in the manual, manual packet I have, sitting right under the chair there, there was actually a poster, a mini poster, and a trading card of Son of Digger that I'm gonna get signed by Ryan Anderson himself. But now here's the thing. As you see right here, I got these are the BKT tires that were in stock on the truck, and this is the body along with the roll cage. I wanted to do something pretty cool. Actually, I'm going to show you these first. We have the radio right here. Yeah, it's not a top tier radio, but it basically does its work. There's the takes AA batteries right on there. This is the power button. There is the switches for steering and throttle trim, I think. But I know that these toggles right here, that you do this to, that they also do the same thing with the throttle and the steering. I believe so. I'm more like frequent with the steering. I'm trying to make sure that the truck stays straight. But yeah, there's the radio. This is the 810 milliamp 2S mini LiPo 50C. G2 does its work. I did try to look up other LiPos that were a little bit more power, but I can't really find any. I think this is the only thing that it can take. And believe it or not, this is the actual charger that takes more like a mobile direction, or I don't know. It doesn't really need any of the of the bigger chargers or anything like that. And also, in here, I have boxes that contain more screws and tire glue. That's tire glue from Proline. There is still, there's not a lot of spare parts in there, but there is just a little bit. But, yeah. But now, here's going to be the really cool thing, guys. So, you're probably going to ask, why is the body off? Why are the tires off? That's because I wanted to do something new for the No Limit RC World Finals. That's actually going to be, believe it or not, relocated to Del Mar, Maryland, where the metal shop is, where, Rick and Ryan Disharoon's shop. So, yeah, that's closer. And I wanted to do something cool for this truck that I want to do. I wanted to do something, I wanted to have like an identity swap. This was a project that was quite a lot of money. And this was a project that I just felt like, well, I want to do something really cool. But if there's... Well, it was just a little far-fetched, but I managed to pull it off for the most part. Anyways, guys, I'm going to try to show you some upgrades of it first. So, here is the first thing. I want to try to not show... There we go. So, right here, we have... Ooh, camera's tipping over. But right here, we have... customize. I think they're Proline. I think we have some Proline monster truck tire treads. I think they're based off of the old 2013 Ukraine tires. So these are not BKTs. They're more like Ukraine shaped with sharp tread that gets a good grip on dirt and stuff. Whereas with BKTs, right here, like they still do the work. Like they still do the work, but they just don't have the more jagged edge. So this more like has like a sharp, not like a sharp edge where it goes, ow. It's more like has like an edge where it can really get the traction into the dirt, into the ground. So there's that. So these are Proline monster truck treads tires. I have my phone, but I would say what the realistic details are. Actually, let me just try to stand this up real quick. There we go. I'll be right. Give me just 1 second, guys. I think you're probably getting a little annoyed at the fact that I wasn't saying exactly what they are. Okay, so, alright, they're not Proline. So they are J Concepts Losi Mini LMT Renegade Monster Truck tires that have more like the Ukraine kind of vibe to it. And it has also like, I don't know if you can see like through the, actually I think you can, like right through the light right here, there is more like strip cuts or whatever you call them that gives it more like a realistic vibe of a monster truck. So this is kind of like almost like a Goodyear Ukraine tire. And also these rims that I have right here, I don't know exactly what kind of brand. Oh, these are Trio Losi Mini LMT machined aluminum beadlock rims. So I tried to get, like, you see how like in Son of a Digger they are like blue rimmed plastic. Not that I'm not a fan of those, but here's the thing, guys. I wanted to get rims that base off the truck's identity and color scheme. So as you see, like, you know, Son of a Digger's chassis is blue. And I wanted to get, and a couple of the screws broke in the process. I wanted to get red and gray, but I couldn't find any red and gray ones. But so the only ones that they have was red and black. But I do think that they still look pretty good. The tires, I did manage to glue them on as best as I possibly could. I tried everything I could to make them look perfect. They did not come out. As you see, it kind of like slops a little bit. I tried to line them up as good as I can. That's the tough part. So no, they did not come out perfect, but I tried my best efforts on it. I'm gonna show you this one right here. This one is a little bit more aligned. So most of the tires, or actually 2 or 3 out of the tires, or is it 2 out of 3? I can't really tell. But most of them, or 2 of them, they look kind of sloppy. So no, they didn't come out perfect, but I did think for what it was, they came out well. And I wanted to give the illusion, or I think I just wanted to, I got a couple more parts to give it more of a concept that look of a real monster truck. So I also got, I got custom suspension travel, I got Flyx, F-L-Y-X, Flyx suspension shock straps for, like, if you guys remember that from the suspension, the shock absorbers, they go from here to here, and you see these straps. To be quite honest, they look a little bit longer than the advertising picture gave off, but it still looks pretty nice. And I wanted to get it in red to also go along with the blue chassis. Now, under the chassis, one thing I'm going to show you in just a minute, because I'm hyping up something pretty cool. But one thing I will say is that, okay, right here, this is where the Son of a Digger headlight plug goes in. So when the truck turns right on, I'm going to try to provide some light if I can. So where the Son of a Digger lights plug in, if you see, that's the best I can do to get it to focus. But as you see right there, the headlights go basically somewhere around right here. Yeah, it's blurry and I apologize. Okay, that's the best I can do. So it goes like right around here. and when the truck turns on, the lights turn on. They do work, but like now when I plug it in, I don't know. I get it. It just doesn't work for some reason. I guess the body involving the roll cage has to be on completely, and then once it's attached and then that's plugged in, it turns on. For some reason though, it doesn't. If you can help me resolve that, I will. And I'm going to show you, but just after I give about what I exactly did. But so now just back to this. There is the brushed motor. It's brushed, and right here, this is where the battery goes, and then you use these rubber straps to plug it in, or to secure it. And right under here, believe it or not, this is the switch to activate the truck. So it looks like a simple piece of art. And there's more suspension straps right here in the back. You can see the back right there. You can see the red bumps in there. But anyways, before I show you my samples and this mini run with this truck, here is what I did. Ta-da! Yep, I have converted it into the 1/18 scale Spider-Man. Now, yes, this is the Spider-Man body style from 2003, I believe. Yeah, 2003. And it's not a perfect cheetah body. Obviously, Hot Wheels didn't go over the extent to get the realistic body at the time. So they got this different mobilized car that managed to capture Spider-Man's lenses and such. And I did have to super glue the stickers. So yeah, so this body actually came from one of the old school Tyco RC cars. You remember those RC cars that was basically licensed by Monster Jam, but was sold in like Toys R Us, Target, and basically made for kids. It was not like any of the pro RC cars. But yeah, I had to try to find a Tyco RC Spider-Man that was still available, still brand new, I guess. Or I think I didn't care if it was loose. I wanted to try to find one that was basically small enough where this body can fit. As you see, like it's a little big, but it's perfect. It's just about the perfect size for it. I was a little concerned at a couple of the one that were sold for a good price. I just felt like they looked a little bit more big and stuff. So I wasn't so sure if the body was going to come out just fine. So I went on to Mercarcy or Merci, whatever the website is. I had to do some research, and this is going to be a ridiculous story, and you guys are going to say, oh, you got ripped off, blah, 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 blah. But I managed to find one that looked small enough, that had the body that I felt like, oh, okay, I think this one is pretty good, but it's expensive. So for about $100 or more, I'm not going to say what price it was, but it was quite expensive. But at the end, after seeing the result on how this came out, I was like, okay, at least this body's being put to good use, but everything else is being thrown away. The RC that was in the box, the Tyco RC car, it didn't have the battery or any of the controllers, but you know what, I didn't care. I just really wanted the body, and as you see, it fits just fine. It's still a little big, but it still has it's a good size enough. Now, here's the thing, I wanted to try to get a replica of Spider-Man's body from like the 2010 era, and I wanted to try to find someone who can customize it for me. I know Barry Musauer customizes the truck bodies for the most, well, I think he's the most known guy to do some customizations for helmets and RC bodies. And I did try to find other people that could put it together for me, but couldn't really find anyone, and I couldn't even and it was either that or some people would just turn it down. But that's when it came up. Okay, maybe this came to mind, and I had to do some research, and now here it is. And then what I did is that I had to screw in this adjustment thing, so when I lift up the body, it stays up, so I can do some maintenance on it. I went ahead and I had to buy another one of these Son-Uva Digger bodies with the roll cage. I wanted to get the roll cage, but I couldn't really find it. I know like you can also buy it and put it together, but I wanted to just get one that was already ready. There was one that had a Son-Uva Digger body, so I just went ahead and bought that, sold that body shell, and now I have. Then I took so I sold that body, and then I took the roll cage, and I had to do some adjustments on it before I super glued it down. I couldn't really trust that I was going to screw it from the top, screw it down from the top, and, you know, ruin the illusion of a real truck. So I had to make some final adjustments, especially on this body adjustment right here for, like, you know how it goes right here in the back on Son-Uva. And then make sure to lay it down as flat as I could. And this is what it came out. It kind of will lean down a little bit, but that was the best I was going to do. So then I super glued it down permanently, and now the Spider-Man body is right here. And this is that. So the Spider-Man body is actually going to be on there for a while now, just because the No Limit RC World Finals is going to be in a couple months, and I want to run this as Spider-Man. So, and then after that's over, I will be putting Son-Uva and the tires back. And then I'm not going to switch them back and forth like every other time, but I do want to run it as Spider-Man every chance I get when I can. But I also want to be sure I put this body to use as well. But I will also keep the tires. I will just be switching to them every chance I get when I run this thing. Like, not like once every now and then. Like, I run Son-Uva once and then run Spider-Man once, but just whenever I can. But right now, Spider-Man's going to stay on here for a little while until after the No Limit RC World Finals. And so that's that. And, ooh. Here is the straps I tried to show you just a second ago. Oh, it was a little. But, there is the straps from the back. The suspension straps. There's the wheelie bar. And, so yeah, as you see, it does kind of lean forward a little bit. It's going to lean forward. It's not down all the way. But, that's that. I also kept the crush card from the Tyco RC set as the ramp. I don't have a miniature ramp set at the moment. If you guys have any links to any ramps of particular for the Losi 1/18 scale monster truck, please link to me and I'll go get it. But to conclude this video, well, I'm actually going to show you something real quick just to prove it to you, but then we're going to conclude it with just a couple of things that we're going to do with this truck. And now, here's a thing that I do want to show you guys. So, you guys know how I said that, the Son-Uva body won't light up? I'm going to show you something real quick. So, as far as I remember, I think the plug for the Son-Uva body, it goes right around here. As you see, it's plugged in all the way. I'm going to put the body right here. And then that is what lights up the headlights. Now, I'm sure that once this body is like reattached, I'm sure it'll work. But I do want you guys to point me out if it will be that, or unless if I do put the body back on all the way, then maybe it'll work. Or actually, I don't know if it's just a wiring issue or whatnot. So, it's a little tough. Batteries, okay, that's plugged in. So now I'm going to turn it on. Oh! It actually works. Never mind. I guess I stand corrected. Okay, so now that I see that it does work, I know a lot of you are probably going to think, "Oh, Mark, you're such a liar." Okay, but it was true. It was initially true. So I couldn't when I was doing it a couple of times. I guess I just wanted to be reassured that the headlights were still going to work, and the past couple of times that I did do it, I was like, oh, why aren't the lights turning on? No, it wasn't turning on, but that was the case. But I do see, okay, at least I know it still works. So Son-Uva is going to be out of commission for a little while, and here we go. We're going to put this body on all the way. I got to kind of bend the chassis a little bit. That's the unfortunate part. But the cool thing about this is that you don't need any body clips or anything like that. You just need to press it down, switch these toggles. Stupid body. Come on. There we go. I can't really usually... can never get this one to plug in all the way. Oh, never mind. I for some reason, I never get to twist it. But there we go. The body is now on, and as you see, it does lean down a little bit further like a dragster, but you know what? Oh, is it on? No, it's not. Excuse me. Come on. There we go, it's on. So, but as long as it's able to do its turn and the tire does not touch the body, it's all good to go. Alright guys, let's give it a couple of good wheelies and mood walks and a couple of jumps, and that's going to conclude this video. Hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching, and be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Let's get this camera positioned perfectly as possible. I might have to widen the angle just a little bit. Ooh. I'm kind of like fooling around a little bit. Ooh. There we go. Alright, now let's get a couple of jumps in. This is gonna be pretty the tough part. One more jump. Woo! Oh, we're actually going to do a couple of backflips. Okay, now the cool thing, like, obviously with the Tyco RC cars and the, you know, the remote controls that you would get at Target at Toys R Us, they're not like the Pro RC cars that you can just jump and upgrade and bash all that time. They're more like the RC cars that you can just, like, you know, that just go drive around like 5 miles per hour and stuff like that, and you can just run over that car, do donuts or what have you, run across all over the living room. But with this, with me transferring the body onto the Pro RC Losi MT brushless RC car that can do jumps, moonwalks, everything, it just makes it a lot more fun. But yeah. Okay, guys, now to really conclude it, we're going to do a couple backflips, and that's going to conclude it. Oh, RC fell off. Okay, guys, that's just enough that I can do for this video. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and like I said, if you did enjoy it, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and that's it. And that is the Losi 1/18 scale Son-Uva Digger, and that is the Spider-Man. I hope you guys still enjoyed this, and wish me luck in the RC World Finals.